Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Catherine Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and this is the Daily One Command. I'm so happy that you're joining today because this is day 4 of a week that's kind of unexpected. If you've been following along, or if this is your first time, what we do here every day is come together and we are having a focus for what we want to attract, create, or manifest. And I bring in that focus to a particular word or idea. And as we are doing that, that's a lens that we want to use to create whatever it is that we want. And there's usually a little teaching that goes with it. Well, this week, it was time to set up the week, and I have my schedule, and it the message was so clear, and it was just create space. And I thought, oh, well, that's what's happening on Monday. That's going to be kind of a nice break. I'm just going to walk people through the 6 steps of the one command, kind of give them a little guidance on how to format the right command, and then they can put into the statement whatever they want. Now, the one command, if this is your first time, is a technique developed by the amazing Asara Lovejoy. She also wrote a book by the same name, and there's a lot of classes that's developed around this. I was her uh, student for a long time, then business partner, and now I am the president of Commanding Wealth Seminars, where I teach the method, but also help people create a new life. First, through this lens, through their money beliefs. Okay, so that's who I am. That's what I do. And so this is just so that you can have experience of the work. Well, back to what happened was that space opened up a new space of creation. It's the best way that I can say it is as we open the space to speak into it what we desired, the space kind of spoke back. And so this week, it's the focus has just been creating space for first what you want, what you need. If there's a specific answer or outcome that you desire, we're focusing on each one of those things and we're giving this space to create it and to um, receive it. You have to be able to, like, if you're going to catch a ball, someone's throwing a ball at you and you're like this, you're not going to catch the ball, right? So you have to be open. You have to have your eye on the ball and you have to reach out to grab it. Well, that's the way it is with our manifestations. Okay. So we have to be in this openness. If we want to be a creator and we want to create anything, we have to have space in order to create. And that's what we're doing. So, welcome. I do want to remind people that if you want to leave a comment, which I would love to see, questions or comments, so I'd love to get feedback so I can make sure I'm giving you absolutely the best content possible, especially if you're live. Uh, on the StreamYard application here in Facebook, all you have to do is like the app, and you may see it here on the side above me or below me, wherever you see the description of today's call. If you're on YouTube, you can just go ahead and post your comment. If you are watching by replay, I'm paying attention to the replay. I would love to get your questions and feedback. So be sure, and if you are watching this by replay, do hashtag replay and then your comment, and that way that can direct me to you a lot faster so I can respond. Okay, who is ready? Who's ready for today? I am so ready. I woke up thinking about you. So today's one command session is for opening a space for a specific answer. Now, we've had what do I want? What do I need? What's the outcome? But we have questions, particularly if you're looking at the next phase of your life. Should I even be doing what I'm doing? Should I even go after what I want? Will the check arrive? Will Well, I was doing readings a couple of weeks ago, and she had one question: will my husband come back? Will he come back? Will he come back? And she just kept, um, putting, just filling up the comments, and I finally had to talk to her. So today's session is for opening a space for specific answers. So is there something specifically that you are asking the universe about? You need to connect into some wisdom. Do you need to have some guidance on, you know, uh, what are my next steps? So think about your question. And we always have a lens that we look through. And you know what our lens is today? Yes. Sign the universe. Your answer is yes. That you go, but wait. I didn't want my answer to be yes, Catherine. I actually needed a different answer. I was hoping it was no. Well, the thing is that the universe only answers, questions one of three ways: yes, not yet, or there's something better. Okay, yes, not yet, or there's something better. And I feel like this is almost like the old Wayne Dyer story, and where someone was moving to a new city, and as they were outside, they were about to, they were thinking about going there. They said they saw someone outside and said, "What are the people like here?" And that person said, "Well, what are the people like where where you're coming from?" "Oh, they're horrible. They're terrible people." It's just backbiting and lies and just all kinds of problems. I'm just so sick of those people. And he said, "Well, you're going to find those kind of people here too. That's exactly, those people are here. Yep, they're like that here too." Another person came, same city, same old man, said, "This place looks kind of good. What's it like here?" And he said, "Well, what's it like where you came from?" "Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. People really took care of each other. It was a wonderful community. The neighbors just were friends, and we got together and had wonderful gatherings, and people watched out for each other, and it just was a wonderful place to live." And he said, "It's like that here too." And so we hear these stories, these sweet little metaphors, right? And we go, but where's my answer? Well, the answer is already in you. So let's say, will my bills, will my debt overcome me? Yep. Why? Oh no, I don't want that. Wait, what? Hey, will I be able to resolve my debt? Yeah. Because however you're forming the question, as you're meeting that greater part of you, that's the universe. As you're meeting your greater, higher intelligence, however you're meeting it, the universe meets you. So it's yes. So what do, we ask better questions. Okay, we ask better questions. So think about what it is that you're wanting the answer for again. And what's a better question? Now, your mind might start rolling, or you might have immediately adjusted yourself, and neither one is right, and neither way is wrong. Okay, just observe how you are meeting this greater potential. Okay, how are you meeting this greater potential? Is the yes in you meeting the yes in the universe? You'll have to pardon me. I have dogs outside. And these are not dogs I have any control over, so you will hear them in the broadcast. Sometimes we feel like asking is a trick question, right? We feel like, I don't know if you had this, I had a tricky God, right? So if I asked something, then it was always this horrible price to pay as a result of me getting what I wanted. And that's not the way it works. And that created a lot of fear and anxiety. What if you had a belief about a benevolent universe. Bob Bresney, a famous astrologer, coined the term proanoia, that the universe and everything in it is conspiring for your good. I love that idea because the opposite's true too. Depends on who you are and what you're seeking, how you meet it. So think about before you do a command for the answer, right? We have to sometimes think about who we need to be, what we need to adjust, release, or heal inside of us in order to get the answer we desire. Because you know, the truth is, you're the answer. You're the answer. You're the answer. So, we're going to create some space. And very often, when we have this, will this happen? There's that fear. What would be happen if you met whatever outcome in love and positive expectancy? I don't know. How do you want to meet the answer? What experiences do you want to bring to this moment of inquiry? Do you want to be like the traveler who brought all of their negative memories and anger and resentment and jealousies and judgments? Or do you want to be the traveler that's bringing all their fondest wishes, everything that aligns to their values and the fulfillment of their hope? Let's take a moment. We're going to just ground and just be present to one another. Okay? Take a breath. I want to just invite you because the master in me greets the master in you. And in this space, let there only be love between us. Bring your attention to your heart as you're aligning to your purpose. As you're bringing your attention to your heart, connect to the light of love in your heart. And right now, we're going to just let love do the work and create a greater space right here in your heart. Just let it begin to expand. And you may notice that it's wanting to go out, 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 but also be aware the fact that it's filling you up and lighting up every cell and fiber of your being. I'm feeling you. I'm aware of you. Thank you. Just notice what's happening to your physical body as you're just simply making space. And imagine that you're the stranger outside the gate. And there's a fearful part of you that says, what is this place like? And you ask, what was it like before? And it brings up all the old memories, tells its long, woeful tale. And you remind the stranger that all of that's here too, but more. There's something else. And you can meet it. You can discover this something else, this something greater. And all you have to do is leave all those stories behind, all those fears, all those hurts, all those judgments. Are you willing? And there's no judgment whether you do or not. And if you don't know how, as the stranger, know how to let go of all of that, the anger, the sadness, the hurt, the stories, the judgment. If you don't know how to let go of all of that, just simply say, I don't know how I let go of it. I only know I release it all now. And I am fulfilled. And you may be aware of a certain glow beyond the gate. And notice that as you become aware of this glow beyond the gate, there is a glow within you. And when you're ready, command for the gate to be open. And all you have to do is say, open the gate. Remember to breathe. Thank you. And you may be the one coming to the gate with all your wonderful experiences and potential, your memories, your joy, and your hope for something even greater. And are you willing to set all of that down, knowing that it's never separate from you? But very often we fear moving forward because we don't want to let go of everything that was good, because we don't realize that we are the one who created it, who holds it, and knows that we're ready to go to something greater. And you too may notice that glow beyond the gate, and that there is something, this light inside of you that's always been, but somehow it's greater. Will you set it all down so that you can create and be in this greater space? And command, open the gate. We come into this new place. We're greeted by a courtyard. And there's a sign that says, make your request known. So, what are you asking for right now? And simply state out loud what it is you desire. What is the answer that you seek? And then there's a silence. And in that silence, you may notice that you feel a little uncomfortable. You get a little nervous because you realized in the asking what you truly wanted, what you truly hoped for, what you knew was rightfully yours. You knew in that moment that you wanted that answer to be yes. And this is where we state the one command, just right now, where you are, eyes closed. Roll your eyes up very softly as if you're trying to look up through the top of your head. And here is the command. I don't know how. I have a clear answer. And once I have the answer, I know exactly what to do. I only know that I am the answer I seek now, and I am fulfilled. And just let your eyes relax. Let that expand out to an idea greater that serves more good in its fulfillment. Breathe in, yes. Just let your body relax into that. And now, as you're getting the answer that you receive, oh, here comes the messenger. And the answer is yes. Now just start to receive in gratitude. Thank you. Yes. Oh, yes. This was it. This is what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And suddenly all the tension, all the fear, all the negotiating, and all the things about the past suddenly released and let go and just started unwinding. And you felt something rising up and winding and integrating and coming up into you, and just start coming into that awareness of something activating, something coming alive, something meeting that greater potential. Because all you needed was a sign. Is this the way? Yes. And it was never a gate, but always a light. And you were looking for that light in you to meet the light outside of you. And you may suddenly be aware that there's something lighting up your path. And there's other choices, and you see the other choices, and you're aware of those choices. But because they're not what you seek, they're not aligned to you, you could go have those experiences, but somehow they're not lit up. But the right way, the right answer, the right circumstances are lighting up. They're all lit up inside of you and outside of you. Now think about your specific question, the specific thing you needed an answer to. And what do you know now? Like if you were thinking, do I continue on with what I'm doing? And in your heart, you knew it wasn't right. you go continue, the answers continue on. But did another direction show up? Or is the way to make what you want to happen revealed to you? It may or may not be crystal clear right now, but what is your sense around this question now? I would invite you to please be sure and keep a journal of your commands. I do have the worksheets so that you can set your intention for the week and you're paying attention to it. In the morning, you have your greater intention, then you set your intention for the day. At night, you are looking back on your day and you're counting your blessings, and then you give your unconscious mind instructions on what to work on. That's what's in the worksheet. Or just get your own notebook and keep a journal of your journey. And what do we always say? That seventh step is inspired action. Be ready for an idea, an inspiration or opportunity, and you just go for it. I hope you enjoyed this today. I hope this was beneficial. And if you want to listen to this again, of course, wherever you found this video is where the replay is. But I do also have a private community that's on my catherineperry.net, and you can do catherineperry.net and then join our free community. It's under Commanding Wealth. And there I have all the replays. I even have the audio version. I've got some other classes that are stored there in the archives. And join there and you'll be able to get access to everything on command. All right. Or by demand, I guess is how we would say that. I would love to get your feedback on today's session. Is very different setup, more meditative, but we definitely had a journey. And I just love being in this space with you. So this is it for today. Until next time, this is Catherine Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and I witness your mastery. Bye-bye, everybody.